All right, the last one was popular. We're doing another. So this video might piss some people off, but I don't care. It needs to be made. So we're hopping right into it, starting with Metropolis. Now, I want to get this one out of the way first because I think it's easy. I don't think anyone's going to argue with me. It belongs in S. Now, it might be a little biased because it's the only deathmatch map, but bro, if you can't hop into a deathmatch and have fun, it's because you're trash at the game. End of story. Moving on, Quarry. Now, I'm not sure how popular this opinion is, but I can't remember the last time I had an enjoyable time on Quarry. This game's not fun to play in pubs. It's not fun to play in scrims. Bro, if you get mutators on Quarry, just disconnect. If you let instant respawn Quarry play out with no timer, it would take hours. The only way I have fun on this map anymore is if I'm spawn camping. But you can have fun on any map if the enemy team is that bad. So F tier, I'm sorry. Moving on, Waterway. So the only other domination map, and honestly, best map in the game. My first time playing Hyperdash and going onto Waterway, I was mind blown. Flying across the rails and like the high intensity moments slapping the button, it's literally what got me addicted to Hyperdash. And it always kind of reminds me of professional bending in The Legend of Korra, where they're throwing discs at each other over the water. Anyway, I think it's funny how different this map is from Quarry, but I guess when you're designing a game, you got to try different maps to see what works. Next, we got Launchpad. So honestly, I don't have much to say about Launchpad. It's just a good payload map. There's not really much you could detract from it. I guess I could say I wish there were more dash pickups on it. There's only 3 stretched out across the whole map, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, it's not like a huge deal, but it would be more fun if there were more available. But Canyon, the payload counterpart, I think Canyon is worse than Launchpad. Now, why do I think Canyon is worse than Launchpad? I feel like Canyon just has more potential for you to be shot from the side or from the back or from above. Like in Launchpad, I feel like there's like different sections of the map where you're having like separate fights. And sure, the defense has the advantage sometimes because that's how payload should work, but it still just feels like separate parts of the map. Where Canyon, it feels like way too open in some areas, and like the potential of being ganked is just annoyingly high in my opinion. So that I give it a rank below Launchpad for that. Last, we got Stadium. Now, honestly, I do not understand the appeal of this map. It is not fun to run to the same center point over and over again and either die trying to get it or hold it until you die. Like, it's just not the most enthralling experience I've had in a game. And it's definitely the worst game mode out of all the game modes available in Hyperdash. Honestly, sometimes I think it's laughable that this mode is played competitively. It gets D tier. So that's the list. I hope it didn't make you too mad. I'll leave a link to it so you can make your own in the description. Have a good night.